The internet has become a hub for knowledge, and video services like YouTube have become the fabric of everyday life for most people. Music videos, news channels, and quick fix tips. But YouTube also has its dark side. In this episode, we will talk about some of the darker sides of YouTube. Randy Stair, aka Andrew Blaze. YouTuber Andrew Blaze had an obsession with Amber McLean, a female character from the Nickelodeon animated series Danny Phantom. His YouTube channel Pioneer Productions would feature the character in a series he animated called Ember's Ghost Squad. Andrew Blaze also had a Mediafire page in which he would share files with viewers. Andrew Blaze was actually 24-year-old Randy Stair of Eaton Township, Pennsylvania. But Randy also had another obsession, one much darker than a cartoon character, and that obsession was about committing a school shooting. He idolized the Columbine high school shooters Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold, and claimed that Harris was his idol. Randy Stair would write that Weis Supermarket is officially Columbine High School. He would say that he would have gone back to his old high school to commit a mass shooting had it not been demolished the year he graduated. All of the red flags had been neatly placed in all of Randy Stair's YouTube videos, but nobody saw them until it was too late.
Happy 420, everyone. 18 years since Columbine. Crazy. To think I was in kindergarten when it happened. I had no idea Columbine even happened until like high school. And it took until once I got out of college until I really got sucked into it. And it's just crazy to think, 18 years. So I figured why not sit down and record for a bit and just talk about Columbine. So do that right now. Have a good day. Don't die. Dad, I honestly wish would fucking kill himself. He ruined my life. He ruined my fucking life. Can drop fucking dead. You're lucky I didn't fucking blow your goddamn head off. Very easily could have. Could have walked right into your room when you're about to fall asleep and blow your goddamn head off and then went to the fucking store. Very easily could have done. But I didn't. I wanted you to fucking suffer. And suffer hard. That was one of the first times I started showing the anger inside of me when I got home after all that with Mom. I'm fucking sick of this shit. And I was yelling and slamming my door shut and just wanted to fucking kill somebody. I just threw the papers down on the table and I started letting my anger show, and that's what's always been inside of me throughout high school, throughout college, and post-college, and it's who I am.
On the evening of June 7th, 2017, Randy Stair arrived at his job at the Weis Supermarket in Eaton Township, Pennsylvania. Randy worked the 11 p.m. graveyard shift as a stocker. During his shift, Randy went to the staff area in the back of the store and blocked the emergency exit. He then continued with his work duties. At approximately 12:10 a.m., Randy Stair logged into his Twitter account and sent out links to multiple files and videos which detailed his plans. He also logged into his Twitter account and wrote, "Goodbye, humans." After logging out of Twitter, Randy Stair then proceeded around the store, blocking all of the remaining exits, as well as the automatic doors at the main entrance to the store. His plan was set into motion. Randy then pulled out 2 pistol-gripped pump-action shotguns that he had concealed in a duffel bag and walked around the store. Shortly before 1 a.m., Randy Stair would take the lives of 25-year-old Victoria Brong, the assistant tag manager for Weis Markets, 47-year-old Brian Hayes, who was the store's night manager and also a United States Navy veteran, His last victim would be 63-year-old Terry Lee Sterling, who was the shop assistant. During his murderous rampage, Randy Stair had approached another coworker, Kristen Newell. She was wearing headphones while she was labeling products, but heard gunshots and saw Randy Stair shoot one of the victims, then turned and looked at her. But rather than shoot her, Randy Stair walked away and went down the next aisle. Stair proceeded to fire at glass and other merchandise in the store and shot multiple small portable propane tanks, which failed to explode. Kristen Noel hid and eventually managed to escape from the store by removing the display at the entry doors and breaking the glass door. After she escaped, she called 911. After shooting up the inside of the store, Randy Stair then went to the deli section of the store and started shooting up items. Stair placed a loaded shotgun into his mouth and pulled the trigger, killing himself instantly. The supermarket massacre was broadcast on national news. In a video message left to his parents, Randy Stair said he thought about death for years and never imagined that he would live past his 20s. He also said in the video that he started cross-dressing in 2023 and that he would dress as a woman on Wednesday nights when his parents went to bowling and secretly wanted a sex change operation. "I was just a female soul trapped in a man's body my whole life," he said. Randy Stair would also leave behind a vast digital trail of his growing madness, videos, online journals, and tweets. But sadly, nobody saw the signs or reported it. In one of his online journals, Randy Stair would write, "I'm so ready to die. 2 more fun nights and that's it. I've officially accepted that Wednesday night will be the death of me. Everything around me seems to have faded away. It's felt as if I'm the last soul alive on this planet for the last week. I see people, but they feel like an illusion. I've never felt so distant from society. And I love it." Mr. Anime. In 2006, Trey Eric Sesler started a YouTube channel called Mr. Anime, which he would later rename Lenscat Productions. Over the years, Sesler would create over 300 videos, mostly devoted to anime and video game reviews. Over time, Trey Sesler's content took on a much darker tone. He would often film comedic skits. While these skits were meant to be funny, they eventually became more darker and disturbing. Sesler also had a hobby outside of anime and video games. He had a deep fascination for studying and grading serial killers and mass shooters. He also had collected various weapons as well as stockpiling a considerable amount of ammunition at his parents' home as well as his grandmother's home in Hampstead, Texas. In a foreshadowing video posted on Facebook, Trey Sesler would state that his pet rabbit had gone missing. Sesler would later tell detectives that he found joy in killing animals and setting fires. In February of 2012, Trey Sesler would post on YouTube his final video, which was titled, "Mr. Anime is Planning Something."
Well, hi everybody, it's Mr. Anime here, and I'm recording on my MacBook's web camera, and my MacBook's from like 4 years ago, so the web camera's not that great, so you'll have to bear with me. This is just an update video to let you guys know that I'm going to reward myself with probably a 2 or 3 week break coming up here from YouTube videos, anime reviews in particular. I might do some blog stuff. I want to thank you guys a lot for sticking with me and watching the channel. I got more subscribers than ever. I have more views than ever, and everything is going really good. So I'll probably be putting out some blog videos, like I said. And I hope you enjoy those blog videos. I hope you definitely enjoy those. And the Google AdSense thing has been going great. And I really appreciate you guys clicking on my page. Well, I won't say it, but you guys know what to do. And I'll see you with some blog videos. Thanks for watching my channel.
Police in Waller, Texas were called at around 1 p.m. on March 20th, 2012 to conduct a welfare check on the Sesler family. A relative had become concerned after she had not heard from them and couldn't get in touch with anyone within the Sesler family. Police arrived at the Sesler family's home and approached the front door. After countless knocking, nobody came to the front door, and there was a dead silence within the house. The officers at the scene peered into one of the windows and observed that the home was in complete disarray. As they continued to inspect the outside of the home, they looked into another window and saw what appeared to be a body. Officers kicked in the front door and proceeded from room to room. In the master bedroom, they found Lawton and Rona Sesler, both laying in a pool of their own blood. As they entered the bathroom, they found the body of 26-year-old Mark Sesler. It appeared that a high-powered rifle was used on the victims. The Sesler home was littered with shell casings, broken glass, and blood. Messages were scribbled all around the house in what appeared to be from a magic marker. The messages were, "I love my family," and "I will never forgive myself. I don't know why I did this. God help me." The one thing that was missing from the house was Trey Sesler. Police began searching for Trey Sesler. They would locate him at his friend's home near Magnolia, Texas. He was arrested on the spot and charged with capital murder. Trey confessed to the police that he killed his parents because they would have been ashamed of what he was about to do next. They learned that Trey was obsessed with the 1999 Columbine High School massacre, and he planned to execute a similar mass shooting at Waller High School, the high school that he graduated from. Trey Sesler was sentenced to life in prison without parole after pleading guilty to capital murder. His YouTube channel has since been taken down, but you can still find many of Mr. Anime videos archived. Hybristophilia. Our third and final story is not about one person in particular, but about various people who seem to have hybristophilia, and they have turned to YouTube as an outlet to make dedication and tribute videos of people they are obsessed with. And these are not normal obsessions. Hybristophilia is a paraphilia involving sexual interests and attraction to those who commit crimes. In this case, serial killers. While doing research on a previous episode about the serial killer Ted Bundy, I discovered many tribute videos about him on YouTube. At first, I thought this was a twisted joke, but I decided to go down the rabbit hole. And what I found is what led me to hybristophilia. One of the first channels that I stumbled upon was a YouTube channel called Ted is Human. You will find many music videos dedicated to Ted Bundy. These videos are music accompanied by many videos and images of Ted Bundy. It's almost like a tribute video to a movie star, but in this case, it's about a man who savagely butchered females in such horrendous ways it would keep you up at night. But the most surprising part about these videos are within the comments. In one video, which seems to be made and dedicated to another user, the comment reads, "Holy Mother of God, Ducky, I just swallowed another cigarette and had to put the air conditioner on. Thank you very much, Ducky. This was a beautiful present. I saved the last video you made of this, and I play it a bloody lot. I'm saving this also. I just know I'll wear both of them out. But I save everything that you make of Theodore. They're all masterpieces. Thank you again for this. Theodore looks beyond beautiful. I love and adore him so much that I'd give my life for him in a heartbeat. Theodore is worth more than the world to me, and that look of his in that dark suit is to die for. His profile stands out perfectly. Oceans of love, Ducky, and to the king of my heart." An interesting comment indeed. And to much of my surprise, Ted Bundy was not the only one that had tribute videos on YouTube. There's also a channel dedicated to the Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez. One channel in particular is called Nyla Ramirez 60. One comment reads, "Every day I walk along the streets, I go to the park, etc., and I look around me. I need lots of people, but Nobody is like Richard. He is so tall, beautiful, and so special. And not to leave one of the most notorious serial killers in U.S. history out of the mix, there's even a YouTube channel devoted to Jeffrey Dahmer. It's called Jeff's Babe. One comment reads, "I liked this song. My first time listening to it. I like it especially when the lady sings. Jeff is gorgeous as always. Today is Saturday night here, and all that I wanted is being partner of Jeff. Staying with him, kissing and holding him all night. I found that most of the videos tag various YouTube users, with some even tagging them within the video's titles itself. It is almost like a secret YouTube society for those who have Hybristophilia. Now I can say to each his or her own, and I ask you not to bother any of these people, but it makes you wonder how and why someone would fall in love with a person who has killed so many people and done truly disturbing things. What do you think?"